Hi everyone, so welcome you back to the YouTube channel. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to run a demo on RS2 tf2. That is, we are going to have a turtle, two turtles, and we are making them go here and there. Right. So the idea here is that we are going to have a turtle. When the turtle moves, the other turtle is also going to follow the first turtle, right? So you will be moving the first turtle, and the second turtle will be following you. Right? We will see how we are going to do that. So first is that you have to run the. So if you have not installed the tf2 package, you have to go watch this video to install the tf2 package. Once that is done, you come here, you open a terminal, you type ROS2 launch turtle tf2 underscore py, and again turtle tf2 underscore demo dot launch dot py, and you click enter. So now it's going to open a new window, as you see there, where there's a turtle, and there's one more turtle which just came and sat on top of the other turtle. Right. So now I want to make a minor change to this window. Okay, and now if you see what has been displayed here, as you see here, it says that all log files can be found at this particular directory of mine, where you can go check out the log files. And now the default the logging verbosity is set to info, so you get only information, no warning or error messages. And the total sim node 1, it's actually a process, and the process is having this PID, the process ID. And now you have these two things which are actually referring to the turtle. So one is the broadcaster, it is going to send a message, like we have one turtle here that is going to have going to send messages to the uh, listener. So we say it as a broadcaster, and it's running in a different process, and the process ID is given here. And there is one more turtle, and that is going to run and it's going to have this process ID mentioned here. And then you have this listener who is going to listen to these information coming from the broadcaster, and it is running into different process, and the processor ID is given here. And now, as you see over here, all these are information. And now for the node 1, which is the turtlesim node, which is the process, and it's going to run at this this particular time. This is a timestamp where you have started the turtlesim process. Um, and next is that you have this particular node over here, it's going to spawn. This is the one which is creating an other process, that is the process where you're going to create that first turtle. So and you say it as spawning turtle, and its name is turtle1, and it's going to be at this coordinate x and y with reference to that particular frame that you saw. And the orientation is theta, which is 0 over here. That's why it was actually seeing towards the right direction. And now again, the same process, which is the turtle sim process, it's going to create one more process, a child process, and that's going to be this particular thing, which is at this particular time, and its name is turtle2, and it's going to be at this particular location x and y, and its theta is also 0, as you are seeing in that picture. So now what happens is that by default, the code has been written such that the turtle 2 has to follow turtle 1. So what happened just now, what you saw in this particular line is that the turtle 2 was taking this path. What white line actually tells that it is going on that particular direction, and it is going and touching turtle 1. So the last log information that you see here is that it says that it's a listener. It has successfully spawned turtle 2. Now, what you need to do is that you have to open one more terminal, and you're going to type in some command, so that with this command you can just control the movement of turtle 1. So you're going to make the turtle 1 move here and there. So the command is ROS2 run turtle sim, right? So we're going to type turtle underscore teleop underscore key, right? So this is for tele operation, and you're going to make use of the keyboard, hence the word key. And now there are some commands here, like I can give G, B, V, C, which are the keys I can press, or D, E, R, T, these keys in order to rotate to any absolute orientation, or if I want to uh, quit it, I can just click Q, right? So now what I'm going to do is that I can also use the arrow keys which you have in the keyboard in order to make the turtle move, right? So I'm just going to move my turtle, the first turtle, and I'm just going a little bit, and the turtle 2 is also following me. Now I'm just going to take a different direction, going in the left. I'm going a bit quickly, and same thing, turtle 2 is following me. So now when you come and just check out what is there in this particular here information, you see nothing has been added so far. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to move my turtle. One, I'm just going to go and I'm going to hit the wall, right? You see, what I wanted to tell you is that when I come and check in the log, it says that, oh no, I hit the wall, and it tells you at the particular X and Y where it has hit the wall, right? And I get a couple of messages which tells all these different coordinates. You see X and Y, everything is different at every single line over here, right? That's how. And now I can keep on playing with it, right? I can keep on moving my turtle whichever direction I want, and you know the turtle one, sorry, turtle one will keep moving and turtle two will just keep following, right? So it's so smart, like even if I do something like this, come back, and it is taking only the the latest one, right? So you can do create any kind of drawings whichever you like, you know and you can get something. I was trying to draw some human face and it was not that good, but this is what you can do with it, right? Once you're done, you can just click Q to quit this in a very graceful manner, and then you come here, and the only thing that you have to do is that you have to press Control C, right? So that it will just close it. It will uh, terminate each of the processes in the correct way. And as you see here, all these sig int, all these are signals which are used to terminate the other processes. And once it is done, it says the process is died and what is that exit code, so on. And that's where we stop this particular tutorial. Thank you all for watching.